What's going on, guys? Today we have a kind of new video for you. It's Pokemon TCG Online. You've seen some Yu-Gi-Oh stuff on our channel, so now it's how we show you another fun trading card game, which is Pokemon. And today we're just going to do a fighting deck. Very straightforward, but pretty effective. Let's see, for the setup we have 2 Shaman EX, phenomenal card. Everyone has to run it. Just gives you more cards in your hands, so definitely good. We're going to be running 2 Halucha. He's really good for helping out with the the prize war. Instead of always killing EXs and getting 2 prizes, your opponent will only get 1. And he's really strong against EXs. With buffs and strong energies and all that stuff, he can do 100, 120 sometimes. So definitely loved having Halucha in the deck. We're going to be running 1 Landorus, the basic Landorus for the Shout of Power. Helps to set up energies on someone like Medicham or the Lucario. And in case you're fighting something like Suicune, well, not Suicune because you're water weak, but Sigalith, he can help for that as well. 1 Landorus EX, really good for sniping the bench against Night March and other things, and he's a weakness to water, which helps kind of just balance things out. Our main attacker is the Lucario EX, and since he's weak to Psychic, and there's a lot of good Psychics out there, it helps having the Landorus in there. But Lucario is what you want to focus on. You have the Corkscrew Smash, which is going to add 6 cards to your hand, up to 6 cards. So really good. That's kind of like the main feature of what you want to be going for. These other attacks are also really good as well, but it depends on the situation. But your main setup is you want to have some good energies and muscle band on the Lucario and basically go to work. And then we have a 3/3 line of Medicham. He's good, for doing his barrage 2-hit attack. He's a stage 1, so if you're going up against something like a Pyroar, since we don't have Megas, he helps for that. Suicune, Sigalith, and his Yoga Kick can add up. Muscle Band, Strong Energies, Fighting Stadium. He can start doing 140, 220 in a turn even, so that's awesome. And 1 Mewtwo EX. This is just a counter if you're going up against a Mewtwo or other Psychic decks. They can really slow us down, so Mewtwo's in there to kind of go in there and use his X-Ball, take them down. A-Spec of choice is Computer Search, just the best A-Spec in my opinion. We have 2 Enhanced Hammers, so many special energies, DCEs, Double Dragon, that you have to run 2. And with Karina, it's easy to search out, so that really helps. 1 Professor's Letter, because you can search it out. So if you're ever stuck with it without an energy and you have Karina, you're not stuck anymore. 1 Startling Megaphone, 2 Computer Search, Tool Retriever. I love like 1 in every deck, since Headringer is such a problem. I love having this in here. You can search it out, grab it, get a Headringer off of you, and go about your business. Only 1 Ultra Ball because we do run 4 Karina, which grab Pokemon for you. So I only run the 1 Ultra Ball. I know it's kind of low. We have 3 VS Seeker, really good. I don't like 4. I feel like it can get a little cloggy, especially if you have an opening hand with like 2 or 3. It's horrible. 1 AZ, another tech, mainly for things like Seismitoad and Hypnotoxic Laser. That combo is devastating, and you can't really do much if you're not hitting your heads. So AZ helps you get around that Seismitoad lock. 1 Colress because it's just too good. 2 Lysander because it's probably one of the best supporters in the game. Only 2 N. Obviously there's a lot of other supporter cards that we have to run, so I run 2 and only 3 Sycamore. I know, not 4. Strange. Typically, I run 4 and everything, but since running 4 Karinas and so many other things like AZ, only put in 3. 4 Fighting Stadium, because the Stadium War is real, so you gotta run 4. 3 Muscle Band. I don't feel like I ever really go through 4 of them, and you definitely want to put tools on your EXs before you get Headringered. And 4 energies, 4 strong, and 8 regular. So that's the deck. I guess we can go see how it plays on Pokemon TCG Online. Alright, let's get in there. Fists of Fury. So yeah, so overall the deck is very solid. It's just very consistent. It looks like we could be playing against a Night March deck. So that'll be tough. Night March is always hard to beat, but we will do what we can. Hopefully get the Landeros EX out. And Rusty is not Night March. Okay, Scramble Switch, so I guess it's going to be a Manectric build. So we'll see what we do. Manectric Seismitoad, which is pretty popular. Let's see. I guess we'll go ahead. We don't want to get head ringered, so go ahead and put that on put that, and we will end. There we go. And Landeros EX. Put down one of everything. Brilliant. And we'll go ahead and via Secret now, so if Seismitoad gets his lock Quaking Punch in, that won't trouble us. And I think I'm just going to leave one Metacham down. Don't want to put down too many Pokemon just off the start if you can't really do much with the extra one, and then they can get like a pretty easy Colress off of that. So, and as we were worried about, here's the Burbank City Gym and Hypnotic Laser, which is basically everywhere on Pokemon TCG Online. So he hit us for 50. We're going to be able to hit pretty good as well. And I guess we'll go ahead and end. It's only going to give him one more card, so we'll go ahead and do that because we want to get rid of this stadium for sure. Let's go ahead and involve that. Set down Halucha, and we'll play the Shaman. Brilliant. And let's go ahead and forgot we can't computer search because we're under the Quaking Punch. I guess we'll just go ahead and attack. Luckily, we're doing more damage than Seismitoad is, so he's going to start to feel the pressure. He's going to have to hit 2 of those if he's going to want to stop us from attacking, since we do have an energy drop next turn, unless there's an N. So we're looking okay. And the laser might hurt us a bit since we won't have the ability to switch out. But we'll see if that's going to be all of it. He might just retreat into that one. No, he's not going to retreat. Okay. We're going to kill him without needing to do anything else. So let's go ahead and... I don't know if we want to get... No, we don't want to put Landeros in since we are facing water. Let's go ahead and put the strong energy there. And we're going to go ahead and take down this first Seismitoad. Already, I'll say Mewtwo has done his job. He's probably going to be going down soon because of that Burbank City Gym. But he took down one Seismitoad, and we haven't really gotten into our actual fighting guys yet. So we're looking okay. And we even got a fighting stadium, so this is going to help us out a lot. The Burbank and Lasers is such a vicious combo. I'm going to be very glad to see it rotate. Expecting to see maybe a Shaman before he puts on a, I guess, Floatstone on Garbodor. Because once that goes out, we will have no abilities. This deck doesn't really run much in the way of abilities, so that's not going to trouble us too much. Now, I guess we can go for the... No, Karina's not going to help us that much for the hammer. I can end, take him down. 1, 2, I guess Course is going to give us 6, and will give us 4, so that's not going to help us out. Guess we can Chorus, keep the other supporters in our deck, and hopefully grab an energy. Yep, that helped. Get another Lucario down, and we're going to go ahead and Corkscrew Smash. Another hit. Go ahead and draw. So far we've been doing 100 damage per attack. Seismitoad, his lock is so strong and hurtful, but usually he's only doing 50, and that's why they need these lasers and Burbank City Gym. Our opponent says LOL. I guess he hasn't hit heads yet. He'll probably get this one. I would say tough luck to our opponent. But I can't feel that bad for him because... oh, now maybe I can. He's not getting any heads. He might just quit after all these tail flops. But Seismitoad is such an annoying deck. I don't know if I could feel too bad for him. Just lasers. It's just hate, 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 hate all the way through the deck. So we'll probably see another N since we have a big hand size. Hopefully not, because that's actually like our hand, especially if he's not going to be getting a Quaking Punch in. Then we can hopefully use Karina to grab an enhanced hammer. There was an N. Cool, but we still have the Karina, so we're okay. And there he finally hit a heads. Oh, he hit the wrong one off, unless he has enhanced hammer. Not sure why he didn't take that off. Maybe he has a 0-sick in his hand, but I find that sort of bizarre. And we already have the enhanced hammer in hand, so this is looking pretty fortunate for us. Go ahead and use that Professor's Letter. Attach another energy, and we're going to go... Let's see, we could Chorus. But no, Versus Seeker is very strong. I don't know if I want to give it up right now. Actually, we can Versus Seeker to get the Chorus back in our hand, since we might not be able to use it later. And then we'll go ahead and Karina. And do we have anything not evolved? We don't. But we'll go ahead and get the Metadite, just in case something like Suicune comes out. And look at the field. Not likely, but I guess we'll go ahead and get a start on the Megaphone in case we do see that Garbodor. Get his stuff. We could take off the Muscle Band, but I'm not too worried about that right now. I think Floatstone is more of a problem, although I know probably what we're going to see is the Floatstone go on and Seismitoad get his attack in, so he won't be able to. But... And he ends, so our opponent doesn't have much. That enhanced hammer really came in big for us. So I guess we'll go ahead and start doing... I'm going to go ahead and play this Muscle Bands so we can draw... no, we're going to go ahead and hit for 100, so we won't save it in case we get Starly Megaphoned. Typically, I guess we could have played the Muscle Band just so we could draw an extra card on Corkscrew Smash, but there's the Enhanced Hammer we're expecting to see. But since we had the Somersault Kick, I figured it'd probably be better just to get as much damage on the Seismitoad as possible, and he's going to get rid of him. Which is, I guess, to cut down on prize cards, that was a very strange move. If he has a Shaman, which he doesn't, so our opponent's playing somewhat, bizarre, but, sometimes it's not always easy to get the cards you need. We definitely don't want to end. He's down to 1. And I could really use another energy right now. Doesn't look like we're going to get it. So we'll just, so we're going to Karina. Oh, go on computer search. Let's see, do we need it? Yeah, we're only doing 80 right now. So I don't think we're setting anything else. I don't think we're going to be needing that N anytime soon. So let's go and do that. And just one more kill and we will have a victory. Our opponent can do a couple moves. Hopefully he doesn't have... Oh, and there's a Juniper. The Pokemon TCG Online Gods helped out our opponent a little bit, but that's good. Keeps us on our toes. So we'll see what our opponent can do. He's going to have to move out that Shaman EX if he wants to stay alive. So hopefully probably play a switch or an energy drop and retreat into a Seismitoad. And see if he can hang on here. Now we don't really have... Oh, or... Wow, Aegislash. That's actually pretty nice for him. So that's going to hurt. And we don't have... Now what we're going to have to do is... We're going to retreat so we can get this energy off of us. So we don't have any way of getting energies right now. That was actually a very good move for our opponent. So we're going to retreat, get rid of these 2 energies. I guess it doesn't really matter what we go into. And we'll play the switch. I guess it gets the poison off of us as well. And hit for 70. So yeah, did not see that Aegislash EX coming. So that was a very good play. Hopefully he ends. I wouldn't mind an end right now, because we need an energy or way of getting energy. Okay, here we go. Switch up our hand a bit. Perfect. That helped us tremendously. The Aegislash could have proved a problem. Luckily we had that switch, so we were able to get that special energy off of us, or else we wouldn't have been able to hurt it. We'll see if the N helped our opponent much. But we're looking pretty strong. As you can see, the Lucario EX has been doing most of the damage. And once he gets a couple energies on him in the fighting stadium, he can be very, very dangerous. I hope he's going to be setting something big. So I guess our opponent is counting on us not being able to kill it right now. I think we only did 70. But this should kill him. 60 plus the Muscle Man 80, Strong Energy 100. So we'll see. And we're going to draw a lot. And we got the victory. So yeah, Lucario EX, very strong. I don't know if he's underrated, but I don't see him being played that much as far as the meta. But I've had a lot of success with him. A lot of success with this deck. We can check out the stats. MVP, yep, Lucario EX. Seismitoad, very strong decks, especially with the Garbodor, Hypnotoxic Lasers and such, but they could not stop our damage output. Look at that, 970 to 10, not 108, but 180. I will take that any day. So yeah, awesome. That is a glimpse at the Fists of Fury, as I call it, or just a very basic fighting decks. You can see with all their support, they're going to be very strong, and with Ancient Origins coming out and Tyranitar, the Mega Tyranitar, looking so dangerous, it's going to be important to have a good fighting deck in your repertoire. And some enhanced hammers, you can take off those energies and stuff for them. But yeah, thank you for watching. I have been Dre Gothams. Please stay tuned to the channel, like and subscribe. We're going to be doing some more of these Pokemon TCG videos because it's a lot of fun and it's cool to show some decks that work for us. Until next time, we will see you soon.